Fala aí pessoal, beleza? Estamos aqui com mais um vídeo. Saída, né? E voltei, volta pra cá. Eu abri uma porta ali. E aqui a gente não pode, a gente completar essa missão aqui para poder explorar os outros mapas. E ficar preso aqui. Essa missão aqui tá cheia de gigante aqui, eu acho. Colossos. Colossos. Vamos lá, vamos ver aqui. Tá. Dá uma olhada pra ver o que tem em volta. Deve aparecer um bicho grandão aqui. O que tem aqui? Chapa de Bronze. Cara, tem um lugar que se a gente cair, a gente não tem como voltar não. Mas é a vida, vamos ver aqui. Isso. Ih, tem outro bicho desse. O bicho tá tudo batendo na parede. Que fogo aqui, velho. Apesar que o gelo... Tem mais bicho aí. É, gelo tá dando mais dano. Tatu rato o nome desses bichos. O que que tem aqui? Eu não sei. Deveria ter aqui de baixo. Tem mais uma descida. Foi aqui onde a gente subiu. Provavelmente não dá pra voltar. Caiu. Se não gostou, se fudeu. Vamos lá. Tem. Perdão, parece um... Que isso? Uma armadilha? Aparentemente, sim. O que tem pra cá? Outra armadilha ali. Um monte. Vamos aqui. Só tomou um. Os fragmentos. Porta aqui. Bons e velhos tempos.
Hurry up and confirm the order. My father told us to prioritize Blue Star's orders. Hurry up! God, it's too early to be lazing about.
Hey, Minerva, calm down. Or the flowers on your head will wither.
Human!
Do I need to make an appointment to see my wife?
No. What are you looking at? Get back to work.
I've come to to remind you that I've made reservations for tonight's performance. I'll pick you up this afternoon.
Pick me up? But I'm not decent. I need to get changed.
Changed? You don't need to. You look beautiful just as you are.
Well...
I must leave to get to the mine. Be kind to the workers. They have been working hard.
Yes, I will. Take care, human. What are you giggling about? Get back to work.
Pra desconcertava ela.
Humanities used to be like? It's hard to imagine. As for Minerva, well, she hasn't changed much.
É insegura, ansiosa, perfeccionista. Deixa eu ver aqui. Eu vi um item aqui, agora não sei onde tá, cara. Eu tô achando que se eu for muito pra cá, eu vou acabando indo pra um lugar que não tem mais volta. Isso aqui provavelmente... Ó, tá vendo? A gente vai indo, vai indo quando chegar. Perdido com tanta sal nesse jogo. Opa. Hoje não. Tá, né? Cansei já. O bicho já tá falando, não, chega. Bom. Só foi negócio. Eu imaginei, rapaz. Antes disso eu vou colocar... Colocar bastante mina aqui. Já deu. Oh, caramba. Cara, esse bicho dá muito dano. Quero voltar pro cantinho dele. Cantinho nada. Cara, essa mulher é verdade, irmão. Eu estou fumado, meu filho. Sempre quando tiver um baú, sempre coloca uma mira aí pra ficar vermelho. Se ficar vermelho, é certo. O que tem aqui? Saímos do outro lado. Acho que agora já tem. Já libera, né? Mas antes de liberar, vou dar uma porra naquele bichão lá. Olha a fraqueza desse bicho. Mano, agora não entendi não. Agarrou ali. Nossa. Bobeira, hein? O bicho tá agarrado, ele não consegue sair dele não. Outro elemento trovão já. Provavelmente vai liberar outro elemento pra nós aqui. Provavelmente. Aqui a gente não tem passagem pra cá. Vou entregar o negócio pra personagem lá. Tá.
How did it go?
The colossi weren't too difficult to handle. Here, I got the polarized light reader. Also, I saw lots of valuable looking boxes inside, but they looked ransacked. Someone must have been there before me.
The only person who knows how to get into the vault besides myself is human.
What would he have come for?
I have a theory, but I need to test it with a polarized light reader. Now that you can use the conduit to teleport, you can return with me or stay here to explore some more. I'm off to the shelter to prepare for the analysis. Don't be too long.
Liberou aí o teleporte entre as esferas armilares. Isso aqui agora deixa eu ir pra lá, deixa. Ali, ó. Tem um cachorro ali que tá pegando fogo. Provavelmente com gelo a gente libera ele. Eu não sei se vai ser uma boa ideia. Isso aí, ó. Deixa eu ver aqui. Como eu imaginei. Essa porra é um bicho, um boy, né? Caralho, o bicho tá apelando, mano. Caralho, apelou pra caralho, mano. Caralho, o bicho não para de bater, porra. Caralho, nem... Cara, sério. Ó, o bicho tá morto. Nem pegou a habilidade em mim. Não sei como é que foi, se eu ganhei um item. Vou matar o bicho. Que foi roubado pra caralho aquilo ali, mano. É muito feio algumas coisas, tá ligado? Coloca essa mulher de novo, cara. Deixa eu ver aqui.
I look forward to your next visit, friend.
Hey, sweetie, what's up? Hey, look, I found a new blueprint.
Awesome, cutie. It's very detailed. Now I can make more trinkets for you.
Então não sei qual acessório que pediu pra fazer aqui, né? Que pode fazer agora. Deve ser esses daqui. Resistência a raio. Sim.
Thank you.
Tem coisa pra essa mulher aqui.
What type of music do you like? Guess what I found at Laurel Craft? No way. Gosh, this poster's from so long ago. I can't believe she kept it. I can tell you two are really good friends. Who knows? Maybe she kept it because Eumenides took her to the concert. She was always like that. Delighted by Eumenides' actions, but not wanting him to know. Could she still be doing that? No. How could you ask such a thing? She sacrificed a lot to establish the adherence. If you think everything that's happening now is all because of her feelings for Eumenides, you're wrong. Sorry. You're right. But looking at this poster, I feel like I need to do something. I'm going to write a song. I hope it will make Minerva feel better.
Fez outra música, né? E mais uma ali.
Come to chat when you have time.
What do you need? Mind your manners.
Good. Now that we have the polarized light reader, we can begin.
Wow. What is this?
Just a moment. We need to analyze this conduction ring first. Reversing the flow. Nexus. A ritual. So that's what he's up to. Hilda, the chests inside the Laurel Craft treasury have all been ransacked, right?
On my honor.
Good. I believe you. Unfortunately, I now know what Eumenides is doing. You may already be aware of this, but on that towering peak behind the city, there is a light that shines unceasingly. That's the Nexus, Aphis's biggest and purest starlight. Bestowed upon us, we believe, by the Three. Our civilization developed around the Nexus, and achieved glory by the use of magic. However, even thousands of years of research haven't enabled us to fully control its power. Humanities is trying to master the Nexus in order to gain its limitless power.
Could the device from this design allow him to control the Nexus?
Yes, Eumenides instructed the Northwind Legion to gather the materials necessary to make conduction rings, and then install them in each conduit. The conduits were originally intended to distribute the power of the Nexus. However, conduction rings alter the direction of the energy flow, concentrating all of the energy of the conduit in the hands of the user. That energy could then be used to control the Nexus.
Wouldn't that be problematic?
Trying to control the Nexus with excessive and unrefined force could make it unstable. If the energy isn't controlled properly, it could trigger another apocalyptic magic storm.
And if he can control it properly?
This is just speculation, but he could gain mastery of all living things. Curse or no curse. He could choose to remove our curse, or he could lead us in another direction. And then, even if you wear an amulet, neither you nor the Northwind Legion will be able to escape his grasp. Everyone will become a puppet in his hands. He alone will decide the fate of every one of us.
No, I won't allow that to happen.
Neither will I. We must do everything we can. Hilda, we must stop your father from completing his mission and put an end to humanity's plan. We must stop him. Let me know when you're ready, and we'll continue our work.
Tá.
I'm ready. What are you planning to do?
Hilda, you've proved yourself to me. I've seen your ability and your determination. And I have seen your destiny. From now on, I hope things will be more equal between us.
What do you mean?
I mean, we share the same goal. From now on, I'll do everything I can to help you, and I'll tell you all about my objectives and plans. Understand?
That's surprising. What made you change your mind?
Because you're... No, never mind. I just think things will be better this way. Don't you agree?
Of course. And I'll repay your trust. It's the Northwind Legion's way. I'm happy we can be friends.
Friends? That's not really what I had in mind.
Oh, did I misunderstand?
No, you're right. It's as you say. So, I finished deciphering the documents Marisa brought back. This is the biggest breakthrough we've had so far. I'm confident that we can deal with the crisis in Aphis. However, that will only make the next thing we need to do even more challenging. I'm really going to need your help.
You can count on me. So, what's your plan?
To tell you that, I need to first tell you about Asterigos. 1,000 years ago in Aphis, Eumenides and I came up with a plan that would lead all Ephesians into a bright new era. Inside the city, we constructed a system of conduits and gave every resident, regardless of their class, a resonator. Resonators, just like your necklace, generate a resonance with a conduit, allowing the user to enjoy the benefits that magic brings. But something went wrong. More and more people suffered magical mutations as a result of the resonators. Eumenides frantically tried to find the cause of the problem and solve it, but to no avail. Nothing he tried could stop the spread of the magical mutations. Until he came across an ancient legend. According to this legend, anything could be achieved by performing a ritual called Aspiration on Trinity Night. Disregarding widespread opposition, he went ahead and performed the ceremony, wishing to remove the magical mutations by manipulating the power of the Nexus. But the ritual ended in failure. It was that night that Asterigos descended upon Aphis.
No wonder you say he's the culprit. And no wonder you react so strongly whenever I mention him.
So now you know. Anyway, to get back to the point, my plan is to perform the aspiration again, but this time, do it correctly.
Again? Didn't you say the power of the Nexus can't be controlled?
I understand you have doubts, so feel free to ask me anything.
Meu Deus. É que isso, né, cara?
What was in the documents that Marisa brought back?
It was research proving that a similar ritual had been successfully performed several millennia ago. In addition to it needing to be performed on Trinity Night, the ritual requires 3 ancient relics in order to keep it stable.
Relics are the key. So 1,000 years ago, Eumenides failed because he didn't have the relics.
Exactly. And now he's disregarding the research and planning to do things his way.
We can't allow him to repeat the same mistake.
And let's not forget, even if he's successful, it'll only make him even more of a threat.
Yes, that's true.
Tamrius's research also points out that the Nexus was damaged because of Eumenides' last failure. Unless we can find a way to repair its structural matrix, performing the ritual again will be extremely dangerous. So, we need to collect the 3 relics, find a way to repair the Nexus, and persuade Eumenides to let us use it.
I get the feeling he's not an easy person to persuade.
There are many ways to persuade someone. We just need to find the right one.
But I don't understand. Why does Eumenides want to work with my father?
Because he no longer has any other allies in the city. Right now, we lack cohesion. It is difficult for us to unite.
But with his abilities, it wouldn't be difficult for him to do it alone, would it?
It's true that Eumenides can use his apparition to shuttle back and forth, but the apparition can't touch solid matter. With his help, the Northwind Legion are highly maneuverable and are inherently very skilled warriors. Moreover, they're the only ones who don't know who Eumenides is. He's unlikely to let go of the Northwind Legion before the ritual is complete.
It's awful the way he's using them. Knowing my father, he'd never return empty-handed if he found a way to save the king.
I'm positive Eumenides won't share with him the details of the ritual or its outcome. If we see your father, we must make him see Eumenides for who he really is.
Caraca, mano.
So, what should I do now?
I think I know where the relics mentioned in the documents are. Aphis is governed by 3 archons, each of whom inherited an ancient relic, a symbol of their status. The real function of these relics has been forgotten through the ages. Now they're merely regarded as symbolic. Fortunately, I know where to find these archons, or at least I have a clue to their whereabouts.
That sounds promising.
The trouble is, even if I can find them, I don't know if I'll be able to communicate with them.
Well, I've got my work cut out for me. Time to put my talents to good use.
There's also Tamrius and his wife, who went missing in the mine while searching for a way to repair the Nexus. 4 objectives this time. Understood? Let's get started.
Abriu mais coisa, né?
Argus Plaza. Don't be too surprised. To obtain the Archon of Legion's relic, You must challenge the Archon's elite warriors with me. Yes, this we will do together. Among the Aristoi, the reputation of Marble, the Archon of Legion, has hit rock bottom, and word of you defeating Eulalia has spread. I happened to get in touch with him and asked him to loan me the Archon relic in his possession. Marble agreed, but on 2 conditions. To clear my name, I must participate in the challenges of the traditional Trials of Remission, and you and I must meet with him at the Laurel Mansion, my old home. This is our only chance, so we must seize it. There is a path behind the Laurel Craft that leads to the Argus Plaza. It leads directly to the mansion, but you'll have to go in by a small road on the right side of the main entrance. An Aristoi named Narcus will meet you there. The sunken outskirt. The Archon Serene went missing many years ago, but we received some new information recently. And this time, it's extremely accurate. The intelligence Quintus gave us revealed that the Warax received an urgent command to eliminate an Aristoi's personal guards. The command didn't state who this Aristoi is, but there are very few who would bring so many guards and travel to such a poor area. My guess is that it's Serene, or at least her guards. You need to find a way to use this information and take back the Archon relic. I don't know if she's still alive, but the whereabouts of both her and the relic are worth our attention. Perhaps it is my own selfishness, but regardless, indulge me. After humanity's imprisoned Petrius, the Archon of Clergy, in Styx, all the information that remained of him was but a few rumors. The only useful bit I can provide is this. His Archon relic wasn't confiscated when he was jailed, so you should focus your investigation on Styx. Petrius has always been the most cunning and dangerous character in Aphis. I don't know if he's willing to negotiate, or even if he's still in prison. This operation is not one I can aid you in directly. I must rely on you to gather what information you can without me. Yes. And as for the Northwind Legion member you mentioned, Otto, please refrain from revealing any of the adherents' plans to him before I can see him myself. I'm sure you understand. For centuries, Tanrius the Scholar searched endlessly for the key to fixing the aspiration. This is one of the foremost reasons for my having founded the Adherents. I always knew that he and his wife wanted to explore the deeps, but I never thought they would go off in such a hurry. I understand Marissa's worries, but I have other matters on my mind. They wouldn't make such a plan recklessly. They must have discovered some key to repairing the Nexus. Hilda, go and find them or any new clues they may have left behind. The Adherents need any potential help we can get.
E depois, ó.
Please speak.
Tem mais coisa aqui, mano, ó.
Time is of the essence.
Mais 4 lugares.
What can I do for you?
Acho que cada lugar é um dos cantos lá, né? Pra abrir lá. Acho que agora não. Vou ficar por aqui com mais vídeo, gente. Porque tem coisa pra caramba, muito conteúdo. Dá até canseira, né? Deixa pro próximo vídeo. Valeu, fui.